Greetings and salutations, good citizens. Welcome back to the fortress. I am Laz. I'm your host. And it's a great day for Geekdom, everybody. That's right. It's a great day. Especially if you're tired of this crap show called The Flash. Now, best of my ability to figure this one out, we have 2 episodes left. We have the episode that happened on Tuesday this week, and what I'm assuming will be the finale next week. So, let's dig into this pile of bullcrap hole. Okay, so this week's episode starts with the results of the ending of last week's episode, where Barry's all, "Oh no, oh no!" You see Iris, Abby, and the and Psyche lying there. And it's great because Barry is really concerned and crying about Iris. Can give a rat's rear end about the other 2 sons of bitches. He's like, "Oh no, boo-hoo, oh boo-hoo, they're dead. Oh Iris, without you, how will I make decisions on my own? Because I can't do that, because my balls are in your purse." And then he hears Psycho, "Yeah, that would have sucked." And Psyche appears, and Psyche says, "Well, what happened is I created an illusion, and then it fooled everybody." And Barry's like, "You can do that?" And I'm like, wait. Psyche somehow created an illusion so good it fooled the goddamn Speed Force? And by the way, they can read each other's minds apparently? What? So, Nora comes on back, and she's all, not comes back, but, so that happens, and Barry's like, "Yay, you're alive," and shit hits the fan. Because Nora shows up in Central City, cosplaying as the Scarlet Witch from the Avengers, from the MCU, and she comes out, she's like, "Barry, I want the other forces, I'm going to destroy your city, and create storms or what have you. Or storms start creating, whatever. And Barry's like, "You know what? We need to go somewhere where you're safe." So they go to the Speed Force, which last time I checked doesn't exist anymore. But apparently it does. Apparently you can go back in time before it got destroyed. It doesn't make any goddamn sense, but whatever. And the Speed Force looks like Barry's all home, but it's all decrepit and stuff. And Psyche like, "Oh no, this is place. This is crappy. I do not like it." And then Barry's like, "I still gotta find the Still Force." Whoosh. And he tells Cisco and Urkel, "Yo, Cisco, Urkel, figure out a way to stop a force of nature." And they're like, "Alright, cool, no pressure. Thanks, asshole." And Barry runs away. And before he runs, Cisco's like, no, Urkel's like, but Barry, you don't understand, see, Still Force, he knows us. Shouldn't we go and talk to him? Barry's like, "No, I'm not going to listen to you, because I make the same goddamn mistake that I make in every single episode of this stupid show. So I'm going to go be myopic and nearsighted, and I'm just going to go do things myself, and I'm not going to listen to you." Because apparently Barry's an idiot. And is the definition of insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results. So he whooshes. And and then lightning hits Cecile. And Joe's like, "Ah, come the hell on." He takes her to Star Labs, and Caitlin's like, "I don't know what happened." And Joe's like, "No, you don't understand. It's like the lightning was aiming for her. The hell." And Nora's all like, "Ah!" And Barry keeps calling her Nora, which, again, I'm going to say this again. Barry's a scientist. Barry would not go, "Hey, that force of nature over there, who looks like my mother and sounds like my mother, I want to call her Nora." No! He would call her the Speed Force. Because that's what she is. I don't care what they say later on in the damn episode, which is still stupid. Anyway, so Barry finally finds the still force. He's all. And then he's at a football field. He's like, I was supposed to be here. What am I doing? I'm here. I don't know. Wait, I can see. I have lost my. Hold on. What's that coming to go? Okay. Hey, what's that coming to go? I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be on the stadium. I was what I'm supposed to do. Now I am a god. I am not doing that either. Oh, boo-a-hoo. And Barry's like, all right, listen, Wingnut. Nora's trying to kill you, so we gotta get all of us together and stop it, or try to figure a way to stop her without killing her. And still force. No, I am not going to do that. I am going to go, and I'm going to go fight her. A goodbye. And Barry's like, fuck. And he runs away. And there's a jailbreak at, where the hell the prison's called, I forget. I should know this, because I'm a DC guy, but I don't care anymore. I just don't care. Prison break. And Joe's like, oh crap, I could be out there as a cop helping people. And Caitlin, and I'm sorry, Frost escapes, and Frost winds up fighting with Chillblaine, and hey, woke feminist people, got a question for you. Actresses, heroines in comic books, whatever, they can't be drawn sexy anymore because that dangerous male gaze, yes, don't have the sexification of women, right? Right? Sexualization of women. Sexification is so a word, but sexualization is what I look for women. So that's the thing is male gaze, whatever. Okay. Chillblaine comes up. He's wearing his this leather jacket, no shirt, 6-pack rock hard abs, which they mentioned throughout his entire conversation with Killer Frost. And he's flexing the whole time. My abs. Look at the eye. So, as far as I can tell, sexualization of women bad, sexualization of men good. Right? Is that what we're going with? Because how many fat, balding dudes do you see running around being touted as sex symbols? How many fat, balding dudes are being touted as superheroes? How many fat, balding dudes are women going, ooh, over when the movies come out and they take the shirt off? You want how many? None! Just want to throw that in there for you. Okay, think about that. Now, off my soapbox. Back to where I was. Okay. So, Chillblaine and Killer Frost fight. Now, I'm still trying to figure out when the hell Chillblaine learned how to fight his goddamn bartender. And even if he's a crook, or whatever, or a stupid scientist guy, or whatever, he shouldn't know Kung Fu. I know I said it before, I'm going to say it again. Like Frost knowing it, I'm giving it to her, she has equity. Like Killer Frost has equity in the show, and she's been around a lot, and frankly, when we first met her in Earth 2, she was badass, and then even later on when she became Caitlin's alter ego when they did the Crisis thing, okay, fine. You Killer Frost, you got equity. I'm letting it go for a degree. I mean, also, and I'm letting it go, and also, she's with a team of people who have access to another team of people who have access to those people. So she could have gotten trained. I'm letting that go. Chillblaine, in timeline of the show, got his powers 3 weeks ago from a set of gauntlets that he created. It's not like you can set a set of gauntlets ago and suddenly something downloads you and he goes, you know Kung Fu now. This isn't a Matrix, for Christ's sakes. And they have a fight. Spoiler alert, Frost wins by hitting with ice with something like, how do ice powers affect the guy with ice powers? I played enough role-playing games. Shouldn't you have fire to take him out? Shouldn't that be the way that works? Whatever. So, back to Speed Force Manor, where Iris is there. She's like, I'm Iris. I'm all knowing, all powerful. And her kids outsmart her and go the fuck home device that she got. So they go to the hell home. She's like, we're going to go and beat on Nora. We're going to take her out. And Barry's like, Barry's back. Barry's they're at Star Labs. Barry, Cisco, Urkel, Cisco's girlfriend, whose name I can never freaking remember. everyone's there to try to what the hell do, and Barry's like, I don't know how to stop them. I don't know what's happening. My kids suck. And Iris like, no, you're right. Our kids suck. And Joe's like, wait, time, hold it. And Joe gives them a pep talk, and it says, "Hey, they're your parent, they're your kids. Deal with your kids." And he gives them a really good pep talk. He's very Joe, and he only did that because earlier in the episode, allergy medication lady comes up and sees Joe feeling bad for himself. And he's feeling sorry, and she gives him a pep talk. And I'm sitting there, wait, what? Her? Was Danielle Panabaker busy? I mean, there's at least 3 characters on the show. 4 if you want to count Iris, but she's God. She was busy in the Speed Force. But still, and Barry's busy. You got Cisco, and you got Caitlin. You got 2 characters who've been with Joe since the beginning, who are better people who can deliver this get the hell off your ass, not feeling sorry for yourself motivational speech. No, they give it to allergy medication girl who has no point in this show. I don't know why she's here. Her powers are useless. She just shows up and just randomly reminds everyone, hey, I used to be a car thief. Yeah, woo, yeah, you're edgy. Calm down there. And it's so she gives a speech, so then later on Joe can give a different speech to his kids. And Barry's like, you're right, father of mine. Thank you. Only decent father figure in all of television right now. Surprised that the writers are letting this one go. So then, Barry and so Barry goes, all right, I'm going to run. So Barry, Nora goes, Barry, come on out here. I want to fight you or talk to you or to exchange chicken recipes, whatever. Barry's like, oh Christ, Mom wants me. He winds up and they're on the streets of Central City. He's like, they have like 50 billion storms. Then she's all, this isn't me doing this. This is your kids, Barry. You gotta do something about your kids. I'm like, okay, Doc Brown. And then Barry has the thing with Joe, whatever. I got it out of order because I don't care enough about this episode. But either way, here's the finale. We're skip to the finale. Final battle is this. It's Barry, and it's Barry, Stillforce, Abby, and Psych. And they're like, all right, we're gonna team up to fight Speed Force. And there's a fight without Barry because Nora somehow creates a giant tornado MacGuffin thing. Cisco says a lot of science speak and says stop this or else when it snaps back down to Earth our reality explodes. Barry's like, alright, starts doing the running around the circle thing, and the kids start fighting Nora and they win. Well, for the fight starts there. It winds up in bad CGI land that Nora transports them to. I think it's Speed Force, but it's all bad CGI land. I won't call it COVID land, or at least quarantine land, because the fight's literally nothing but CGI and wire fu, and they keep getting knocked 15 feet back. And Psych's wearing a mask, or what have you. It's very, well, we have quarantine rules. Here, let's do it that way. And they wind up hurting Nora enough that they wind up back on Earth. Then she does the tornado thing, and then Barry starts doing the running around thing. And then the kid's like, nope, we're going to stop you. And Psych basically makes her see a reality where it's just her on Earth. That's it. And she's like, no! And she steps back. And then they go, no, you're family. So, again, they beat this season's big bad with the powers of love and friendship. The hell? This makes about as much sense as Matt Smith's Doctor Who, when with the powers of love and friendship, a robot became human. So all of them give certain aspects of their powers to Flash, so he can be fast enough to stop the MacGuffin tornado. They do. Then they wind up in the new version of Barry's home, where all the forces are together, and now Barry's going to be faster than ever. And that's basically how it ends. Next week's episode looks like it's going to be Cisco's final episode, and you know, honestly, that deserves an episode by itself. I'm not going to knock him on that one. All in all, this episode sucked. It was just a lot of, wow, this is stupid. A lot of talking, a lot of, even the destruction of Central City, like all the, like, it's getting hit all this lightning and storms, and nothing's destroyed. There's no wrecked buildings. Everything's all perfect and clear and clean. No bodies anywhere. Anything. It's just, wow, this is boring. And even like, oh no, we got everyone out of the city really quickly in a way that's impossible. But even then, nothing. Like, there's no. Again, this episode, this finale was like a Nerf vibrator. There were no stakes. There were no point. There was no stakes. There was no intrigue. There was no excitement. It was just. So I'll see you next week for hopefully the last episode of Flash I will ever watch. Till then, and then just keep right here, kids. So yes, I'm going to. And keep an eye out for my review of Superman and Lois. That's going to be coming soon enough. I'll be wearing the same shirt. Till then, same last time, same last channel.